Hey guys, welcome back to the World Adventures 2019. I'm Landros, and let's go ahead and get ourselves back to Egypt. We are ready to go, and I think all we need to do is just make sure we've got everything in here. Um, let's see, certificates are good. I need the motorcycle. Wherever it is. Oh, it's in the front. Oh, I already got it. Okay, fine. Um, I could go take this stuff and put it on consignment first before we go, but is that momentonium? You won't need any of that, will you? There's a possibility, but I don't think we'll need it. We're just going to take it anyway. So let's go ahead and travel with all of his stuff that he's got. Yeah, there's probably a ton of stuff I could have gotten into the inventory, but I think we'll be okay. Egypt would be here. We can only go for 11 days, so it may not be our last trip. It's possible. I don't remember how much more we have left. I don't think it's not that bad, but it's still there's a lot more than I thought. I know we have a big tube to go into as soon as we get there, so we'll just take it for what we can. All right, I'm so glad you took the boat to go around the house because walking around the house would have just been too much. Like these guys, they just don't have their own boats. That's one of you guys, I think. Yeah. All right, so we are on our way. Hopefully, this doesn't take forever. It shouldn't. At least I wouldn't think it would, but I hope it doesn't. I was trying to think if there's anything else I had to do back in the Lucky Palms before we left, and I don't think there was. I think I got it set up so that we could just pick right up, travel over, and get back into the tomb, which is good. I'm ready to get back to it. Ready to find out. Let's see, which tomb are we going to? We're not doing the flame fruit. We're not doing the ocean. Oh, we're doing that big one, that massive one. All right, so that's fine. It's just one of those takes forever, but it's good. I like it. It just takes a while to get through it. With potions, not so bad. All right, without the music playing, you get all the sound effects as the game starts to reload. It's very scary. It's a weird way to play this game. Because normally it's all drowned out by the music. You don't hear any of this stuff. But it scares you thinking that the game is not going to load, but yet it does. Alright, well, before we go any further, let's go ahead and just accept a few gifts since he can do them. And we'll see what we've got coming to us. Oh, wow, looks like we got a lot. From Krista Jade 13, you are giving me a toy chest. Thank you so much. And I can send back gifts because I did not play yesterday, did I? Yeah, I did. I played last night. Alright. Thanks for the... Oh, I didn't play Sims 3 yet. I played 4. We did the Ultimate Sim. Strangerville, which I just posted. Alright, let's see. Go ahead and accept the next one. We got a clock. Krista Jade again. Okay, none of these are stuff that I really am looking for, but I appreciate it. We'll sell it for money. Silly Rova, we are getting 200 simoleons. Thank you so much for that. Alright, so thanks for the... gotta find it. That'll work. Send that one off. And then I hope Scott will get all the gifts I've sent. Or at least these two I can send today. Well, I got them, so thank you so much for those. And we got a bed. From Elemental JA, we got a lot of kid stuff. We're getting way too much kid stuff. That's okay. I'll take it. Thanks for the block table. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but we are very happy that you said it. Okay, from Piazza Girl 1015, get my favorite. Thank you so much. Now, I know he's got a lot, but I still don't mind keeping them and stockpiling. So, thanks for the best gift ever. that's the one. Because he can't make them, so he has to depend on everybody to send him stuff. Another one from you. That's fantastic. And we got a third one, so that covers this trip probably. Shebad 2004. Missed you on stream. Hope all is well. Your day gets better. Maybe a duck. Football's good. We'll take a football. I don't think we've got one of those anytime soon. So that'll work. Thanks for the... Not good ball. Football. Alright. I think they call it foot and handball. Alright, from Hot Goal, we are getting the Ivy. Thank you. I can't send anything gifts, but I do appreciate it. Bella Vanderstelt, we are getting a computer. Thank you so much. And we are getting also a mini fridge. Okay, we can put that out in the back. And then you're sending us also a shower. Marsha Robinson, big fan of your Sims 3 videos. Hope you enjoyed this gift from the Warren family. Alright, well, hello, Warren family. Thank you for a lamp. And from Elemental JA, Puck Soliloquy from Niena86, we are getting Go Team Go Sign. Okay. And then from Niena again, we are getting the podium and the whiteboard. This one should be zombification. Okay, I don't know if I will need to use it, but we could. From Niena again. Wow, I got all your gifts today. Another mini fridge. Wow, that's two. I can actually put one in a vacation home if I want. And our last gift from you is 2,000 simoleons. Not bad. Ready Post, a duck, a lamp, or a car, whatever it is. Hope it's a good one. Hope you had a good day. And it is... You guys are determined to get me into a family situation here. Thank you so much for the high chair. From Maya Fallen, been watching Immortal Challenge. Hope this helps any of your Let's Plays. I kind of missed that game, but I have a lot of those episodes that have been taken down as well. It angers me to go back and see those old ones. Thank you for that gift, by the way. Silly Rova, you're sending me a TV. I really, really hope this is something good for Scott, and it is the Obelix Vine. From DeathBell87, keep up the awesome work with your streams. Let's hope for an awesome gift. Okay. Well, our diesel works. Awesome job simming. You entertained everyone perfectly. Alright, we got the sunflower vase. And from Wicked Woo Woo, love the name. Alright, we're getting another one of my favorites. Alright, guys, thank you all so much for the gifts. At this point, let's go ahead and see. We got to go find the Relic of Eternity. I think what I'm going to do with him first is turn off the sound for his phone. And let's get him started off right, if we can do it. Where's it at? I know it's in here. It all gets shuffled in the move. Okay, it's right here. Let's listen to... you were doing guitar last time. We're going to actually, before we head off into the actual tombs, we're going to the marketplace first. I always like to start there if I can when I come back. That way I can just check the relic store, see if anything showed up. I mean, I don't think that we're missing too many major things, but we do have those dangerous creatures, or the, I don't know, the Egyptian one. Those are hard to find. Oh man, pay your fee. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way, and then we'll head off to the actual pyramid and get started with it. Need-wise, he's in great shape. He should be the entire time. I don't think I have anything really to worry about with him. And with all these sodas and candy bars and stuff, I think he'll be okay. Plus everything else we got for him. I don't have to buy anything else. Alright, before you go anywhere else, let's go ahead and find out. Alright, oh, it's closed. Well, you can at least go talk to her real quick. Can't you? Alright, is it too early, or they just haven't made it here yet? They're slow. There they come. They're showing up. Takes a while to get to the lot. Surprised, but... Alright, is this one here yet? Yeah, she's here. Alright, let's find out what she's got, if it's any good or not. You should be able to buy stuff now. Maybe not. I don't know why you can't. It's weird. Layla, where you at? Oh, she's taking her time. She's walking across. Okay, I think I've bought the books and everything, so I don't have to go over there. I don't think I have to buy anything else major. So we'll just go and see what it is.
Saba?
Nebel said,
Okay, we have got... There was copper up there if you need it. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot else. You can buy it, but there's so much that we're going to come up with. I don't think I'll mess with it. Okay, the relic that we're going for is going to be over here. So we're going to go ahead and have him head on out. And also, if you were looking for all your collectibles, this is a really good spot for the scarab beetle. If you're looking for it, it'll show up eventually. Usually not when you first load in. It usually takes like a day or so. But it will show up there. It's a good spot for it. It's a great picture. Whoa! My screen just went black. I don't know what happened, but it didn't go black for you guys. Just went completely black for me. That was weird. Kind of scares me. I did reset my aging and all that. Nothing's aging, no story progression, so we are good. So I don't have to do anything else at all. Let's see. How? This one doesn't take too long to get to. It just takes a while to get through. And we went to this other one before. That's that one right there. That's really, you don't get an adventure to go into it, so you just kind of have to explore it on your own. It looks like it's big, but it's really nothing. So, yep, aging's off, phone's off, story progression's off. We are completely in control of this, hopefully. That's what I think. It may or may not be true, but we're definitely going to pretend like we are. Alright, buddy. A little faster. Okay, so we are in. Let's head on through here. We'll go through that first main door. Now, there shouldn't be anything on these walls, but just double check just to make sure. But I don't think there's anything here. Yep, so he'll just have to go through that first door and get into the tomb. We do have a full moon coming, so we'll have zombies around here somewhere at some point. Hopefully we'll be deep in here and don't have to worry about it. Okay, now when you look at this, obviously this one's a little bit off color from everybody else. However, I believe there is another, yep, there's another door right over here. So before I actually do this guy, I just inspect the door. It might actually show you, but I think it actually opens up a door over here instead. So just know that it's there, and I should have looked to see. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. Probably don't need to do the upgrading, because we're not going to do that here. So we're going to just get rid of that. And as far as disarming a trap, that's a possibility. I don't really know for sure, but it's okay. Alright, so again, make sure you have plenty of food, make sure you have things to get your energy up or whatever, because we're going to be here for a while. This is not a quick and easy one. This one takes us a little bit of time to work through. Alright, pretty small room, nothing much to it. Let's go ahead and push this one. I really don't want to push it far, I just want to push it once. Let's just go ahead and push it real quick and see if we can get this thing to show us a new way out. This one moves too, so if you need to move it, it'll show you what to do. But I don't know if you have to move it. We're going to move it anyway. I don't think you do, but we're going to move it for now. I believe this does open up eventually. It all kind of circles back around. Yep, that one opens up that. Alright, I forgot. I knew there was one that you do something like, and I didn't notice this too, but anytime you have an option to move them, it's a good idea to do it, just because you might get something like that to show up that you weren't expecting. Alright, go ahead and open this up. Let's go ahead and collect this one. There shouldn't be anything else here. You can't go through here yet, but you can go through this one. Alright, and good stuff? Not really. It doesn't look like good stuff to me. Okay, over here, we are going to go ahead and put the keystone in. Can't really do anything else. There is a door here, but do I want to do this one first? Yeah, we're going to go look at it. I'm not going to go through that door yet. This is going to take us around. There's a little room that we go around, but there's nothing else over here. But we do want to get this keystone right here. So it's kind of amazing that we already had one, so we could use it. But it's okay. Now, do you have to open it, or can you? Yeah, he does it itself. Those are the best. Okay, your guitar skills up. Why don't we go ahead and listen to guitar while you're thinking about it, or while I'm thinking about it, because you know I'll forget. And then come on over here, and I want you to inspect this one. It's up to you how you want to do it. You could also go for this keystone first, or you can try for this one. I just like to go ahead and activate this door, get it working, so that I can go inspect these and come back and get the last little piece. Alright. Just walk on down the hallway and pick up the stuff you need. There are no traps, so you don't have to worry about any of this, but this trap, I don't think you can disarm, so you can't disarm any of these. This one, you're going to have to actually attempt to cross it again. Or I think this will deactivate it, if I'm not mistaken. It might. It might not. I think it does. So I may have just wasted that. Let me just speed him through that. There we go. Alright, go over here and take the keystone. So that's basically all that did. But this one, you can't really disarm any of them. You just have to cross. So pick the one you want to cross. I like this one right here. Unfortunately, he's not wet. If he was wet, it would be easier. But he had no problem crossing over that one. Let's head on through. We really didn't even waste any of the new star keystones, which is kind of good. Alright, you can go wherever you want, but this is always where I start. You have this door, this door. We are going to have to come back to go through both, but we'll just do this room first. We're kind of just clearing out this first part of the tomb right here. So it takes a little while. I think we do come back to it eventually, because this thing kind of circles around on itself, which is good, but it's also one that if you've never played it before, it's a little confusing. I believe you can go ahead and collect that actually at this point. I don't think you'll get stuck by that. And if you really wanted to, I think no, you can't get that one yet. Alright, so go ahead and go on in here and let's inspect this one. Go ahead and open up that chest. I'm surprised we didn't get the wish to find a door, because there is one right here. He's about to open it. Alright, so we just took off the traps. So if you are just desperate to get those ancient coins now, you can go walk over and get them. But we'll get them on the way out. Alright, is that the last one we needed? Didn't tell me that. Hold on. Didn't say it's the last one. But just because I'm curious to know if we've got them all. Hang on. 4 of 5. So I've still got to find one more of those jars. We'll get it, but it's just going to take a while. Alright, go ahead and collect this one real quick. There's nothing here, even though you think there might be. Start wherever you like, but just start crying. Alright, I'll just collect these two. Oh, I don't want to view it. I want to collect it. Try to watch to see if any of them do anything. They won't all do it. I think one of them will open the door, but I never remember which one. I just cry and everything. It's not going to hurt. It's just going to take some time, but it's not going to hurt anything. I think it's one of these two big ones, though. Alright, so you got these. There's only a couple more on the other side, so we'll go ahead and just lock this in. Okay. That's about enough. He's trying. There you go. I knew you'd get one of them. Alright. Is there anything else? That should be it. Alright, I gotta speed you up. I can't deal with you doing this all day. That should be it. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go into this next little room, which is not too much. There's not a whole lot here. You can deactivate that if you want by just crossing it. I don't, but you could. I just tend to leave it as it is, because they're never going to walk across it. They're not going to, now that it's exposed, they're not going to just randomly hit it. They should be smart enough. They should be. But I don't know. Ah, come on. Alright, how about we open this up and get going through this last little bit. Let's go clear this out. And I don't think there's really anything in here. It's scary because you see this door shut, so you're thinking there's going to be a mummy in here, but I don't think there ever really is. Not that there can't be, but I don't think there is. Watch there be one this time. So it'd be okay. I mean, I don't mind. He can fight him off pretty easily, but it just means you got to come back over here and open this up again. Don't fall in. There you go. Alright, so no mummy. Nothing really exciting. It didn't seem like... Well, we got a relic worth $675, which that's not bad. We sell all those out. We should have a decent amount of money. I say decent. I don't know. We make so much from everything else. Alright, when you get out of here, I'm going to send you back over to this side to collect your gold coins. And that ought to be good. I'm really hoping we find that last jar today. I really am. We should. I can't imagine that we'll get too far without finding one of them. And here come the zombies. Maybe they won't show up while we're deep in the tomb. Although we still have to go down quite a bit further to get through this thing. We just barely started. How about... Yay! More things to cry at. Let's open this one up. I don't think really any of these are that... I don't know. Can't remember. Go ahead and just cry at everything. I don't know what opens what. I don't know if they do anything or not. I'm going to speed him through that. Just to see if anything happens. I don't think it does. That's it. No. One more. Alright. So head on over here and you're going to go to this side and inspect. Unfortunately, you can just walk through that little walkway there. So, because otherwise it looks like you can't get anywhere, but you really can. If you're looking at it, you can kind of see that we've opened up quite a bit in the first level, but we got a lot more to go. Alright. What are you asking me for about 150? I have no idea. I'm looking. I can't scroll back. So, alright, so go ahead and do this one. You won't be able to actually move this thing yet. You're going to have to come over to this side first, which oddly enough he can just walk right over there. So alright, go ahead and just lock that in. Alright. So oh, as far as your tips, really anything past 100 is going to give you a really good amount. I just went for 300 because I had done that for Brandon, and I thought if I did it for him, I need to do it for her. So that's kind of the way I do. So if I do for one, I do for all. So I just did 300 because I was trying to see how good they would be. They were pretty good, but I think once you hit 100, you're good. You're fine. But if you could do 300, that's even better. But I don't think it's going to give you a huge amount over it. I don't really think so, but I don't know. I got stuck on that number for some reason, and that's just where I am. Alright, let me just pause for a minute. We're going to go to this side, and unfortunately there's not actually a door here, but there is an inspection hole. So let's go ahead and get him over here first. And what we did is we just unlocked the staircase to go down. But we still want to go over here and inspect this one, which we can't get to because, yeah, you could try to cross these things. But this is going to take care of that for us, I would think. Alright, there we go. So all we did really was just deactivate. We did find something. I think we found gold coins. No, dry food. Like, I need dried food. That's fine, we'll take it. We'll take whatever you give us. Again, I just look at every wall thinking I'm missing something, but I know I'm not. Now this is where I don't get confused, but sometimes I do it right and sometimes I do it wrong. You could do it either way. It's just I will go one way when I should go another. No, maybe it's not here. It's in a different part. But I'll tell you about it when I get there, because it always is one of those I'm like, why did I do it this way? I know better. But this one's fine. This one you have no other choice. Now here, when you walk in here, obviously they're kind of showing you, come to this side, go where the green light is. It's the only one that's different, so you want to go there first. Plus, of course, they're giving you this this path right here, which would be a big hint to tell you that this is where you need to be. And it should deactivate a whole bunch of stuff, or I think it gives you a floor panel. Alright, so it deactivated the walls, it took care of all of this stuff. We're going to just go ahead and walk through the door. I don't check these other ones because basically all they do is activate the traps in front of them. So I just tend to leave them alone. Alright, there should be a hidden door here. we're going to go ahead and take that one out of here. The hidden door should be around here. It's not going to be a whole lot. It really isn't. There will be a place to mourn, I think, and it will work. Is he tired already? Buddy, you just got here. I mean, seriously. Granted, you need that potion to get you going. We'll get that started for you. He's almost finished with guitar again, so he's done pretty well on that. Yep, don't even start. Don't even start. Alright, go ahead and just start all these. And now, hunger's good. Fun could be better. I guess what we could do, if he's got time, just play this game and then start his gardening again. Or guitar. Why do I keep saying gardening? I don't know. It's weird. So, absolutely weird. Anything else? Nope. There you go. That's the one you want. So really, that's all there is for this part of the tomb. There's nothing over here. As soon as you're done, you're going to go through this door, and we're just going to keep on going. I'll speed you through that. I'm doing this just to build up the fun, and it takes care of social at the same time, so I don't have to stop later on and mess with it. However, just wanted to be done with it. I try to keep their needs up as high as I can throughout. That way I don't have to spend a lot of time doing it later. But it's not hard. Especially when you have an ultimate sim. Or he's not an ultimate sim, but he might as well be. I mean, he does just about everything else. So he's got high enough skills to almost qualify. Alright, I do not like this part at all because it's just tedious. However, we're going to start here. Start wherever you like, but that's where I typically will start first. Then we'll pull this one out. So this one is just a lot of pushing, pulling, and dragging. It's okay. It's just when you think you've got one part done, then they show you something else you got to go do. So it's all right. Don't go too far. Just go far enough to get out. That was actually probably too far, but that's alright. Pull this one out. And then we're going to get you, hopefully, about where I'm at right now. I just wanted to drag this thing back over. So, yeah, Ultimate Sims just make life so easy. Alright, pull this thing. I didn't get it at the right spot, so I am going to have to pull it up one more, but this stupid thing's in the way. I wish that axe would knock that thing out, just destroy it, but it doesn't. Alright, we'll pull it once. Why don't you go ahead and stop that real quick? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, pull it. That way I can just go line this thing up. Just got to drag it all the way around this tomb, or this room. Alright, go ahead and pull this one again. Sounds like me. I've been sneezing all day. I don't know why. Alright, stay right about here. Just kind of keep an eye on him. Make sure you know where he needs to be so you can line it up correctly. However, when he gets here, I don't want him to pull, I want him to push. So he can push through the flames. And just break all the traps. Well, he'll break at least one of them. Alright. There you go. Kill that. Now see if you get behind that thing and push it as far as you can. And there will be another one I think he has to pull, which is this one right here. But it's not anywhere near as far. So I always go with the farthest one first. So, and get that out of the way. Alright, break the trap. Should break one. No, it broke two. We did it right. Okay. It's up to you if you want to break the rest of the traps. I typically don't. But, alright, go ahead and pull this thing out. And what I will do for him in just a minute is we're going to actually stop him. Right about here. Go ahead and push it one over. Then we're going to push as far as we can, do the same thing. We're opening up, let's see, there's one, there's two, and there are three doors. There's nothing hidden over here. However, I believe we will go through this one. I think you'll start with one of these and it'll be a dead end for a while. I don't remember which one starts first. So just kind of keep an eye on all three to know where you're going. Which should be just a second. It'll tell you which one to start with. Alright. Stand on this thing. And we'll see where we go. Obviously we're going that way. And it should kind of be make sense because your feet are facing that way. So it's kind of where they want you to start. Now this one, not a whole lot to it. I go ahead and clear this. But there is a wall right over here. And this is going to be a door too. You could go either way, but I think there's rocks on the other side, if I'm not mistaken. No, you can go through that one too. Alright, so we'll go this way first. Come on. Alright, do you have to open? Nope, it'll open. Okay, so this one just walks you around, and be sure to... Oops. We paused for some reason. Alright. Be sure to collect everything you see that's here on the sides. And there's nothing over here. Check your torches just in case. Nothing here. Collect this one. Alright. Double check all this stuff. This one is probably our friend right here. How much you want to bet that's the one we need? There's where you put your keystone in. However, one of these is not like the other. So we're going to go ahead and mourn at that one and see if it does anything. I'm not sure if it does it. But I think that's the one that will be the one that will set something else off. Maybe. Yep. So if you ever see them that they're that easy, they're that obvious, go ahead and use them. This room is awful. I don't like this room. I think if you insert the keystone, you basically waste it. Even though we had extras, I'm not too concerned. But I don't think it does anything for this room. I think all it would have done was show us this door. So that's why it's a waste. But I do it anyway. I do it every single time. Now, if you go back here, I'm going to have him go back over here real quick. Because I don't think I ever do it this way. But I'm going to try. Let's go back over this side. And then come back over here. Just keep walking. We're going to go through this door, which I usually don't do. But it's kind of senseless. I mean, this door, you would have bypassed all of this. You wouldn't have been able to do any of it. But it takes you basically to the same room. And so I just go ahead and clear this one off. Because you're never going to come back through here again. So you might as well just go ahead and do it now. Otherwise, you're going to look at that later and go, did I actually take care of that one? Now, if you walk in this room, you're safe anywhere here. So you can come right on over. I would go all the way over here. Be careful. Do not walk on the red. So everything else is fine. It wants you to disarm a trap, but I'm not going to even try it. Same thing as when you were doing the other ones where you had to follow their gaze. You just make sure you don't click on them until they finish walking. Because if you change them midstream, they'll start walking wherever you told them to. And that's when you get in trouble. This one does not deactivate no matter what you do. So when you come back through this one again, they're all going to be still sitting there. So I will eventually go back and at least expose them and deactivate them. But for right now, we're okay. To go back, of course, you're going to have to try to cross it. But we're just going to keep going forward. And basically, we've made a big circle around this room. That's all you're doing. And it will eventually open up that last door for you. Alright, there should have been something. Oh, I don't want to view it. I don't want to take it. Did he get the last one of the 5? No, still hasn't gotten it. Well, you know, I was hoping. I was really optimistic thinking that was going to be it. But it's okay. We still have time to get the other one. Alright. Hopefully there's something decent besides just this. I don't think there is. Alright, collect these. There's nothing here, even though you kind of think there might be, but there's not. If we go over here, now this over here is, I don't know. In order to actually get through it, we have to actually move a lot of the stuff, and this guy has to get moved right where he's going to smash. So to do that, the best thing to do is just go over here and push it. Looks like the full moon is over. which is a good thing. Whoever it is that designed these, they like these a lot. I don't know why they like them, but they have a lot of these throughout the game. So, alright, go ahead and push this one again as far as you can from this side. This one's not hard, obviously. It's pretty easy. There's nothing to it. You just slide it around. Some of them are a little bit more difficult. Alright, pull this one again. There's nothing here. I know that there's this door right here. I haven't actually looked at it yet, but I do know that it's behind me. Alright, let's get you through this one. You should have enough room to get behind it. So, you're going to push that as far as you can. There you go. And what this one will do is probably, I think it either unlocks this one and this one, or at least one of them. It should. Oh, we got both of them. Alright, before you go through there, you can go ahead and inspect this door. This one's going to take you to a dead end, I believe. It's not really, it's just going to take you to a place where you can't go any further until you have another part of the keystone. So it's up to you if you want to actually open this up and explore it yet, or if you want to wait and hold it for later. I just like to go ahead and open it up, so that way I know I don't forget it. Alright, so go ahead. I'm going to stop for a minute. I want to make sure that there's not. I know that there's a door over here and a door over there. We'll come on here through this door first. I don't think I missed anything. Nope, I don't think I did. Alright, now obviously use it, and they're showing you right here that there's going to be something here, so you just go ahead and use the toilet. And if you need the bathroom, if you need a bathtub, which, yeah, you could probably stand for one, you could go ahead and take a real quick bath. We'll just have him do it real quick. Alright, when you get out of the bath, we'll have you finish this up. Listen to that. There you go. I'm going to speed you through that bath. It's a quick one. That's why I said quick. But it's also a good chance if you have a sim that doesn't have all of these potions and whatnot, you can stop and take care of your bathroom and your hygiene need real fast. So, I don't think ever taking a bath is a big deal. I think it's always just using the toilet. I don't think the bathtub ever does it. I've tried most of them just because I just want to know for sure. See, this is the one that I always am like, why did I come this way? If you collect that right now, it's going to start a little thing where you can't go any further, which is fine. I don't want to go any further. So I'm going to go ahead and collect it now. But you're going to get, I think it's some steam traps real quick. And you get stuck by it. Not that it really hurts, but, I mean, he can walk right through it, just like that. And if you can't really do anything with it, but at this point you can't go any further here. However, you don't need to. We're going to go back over. Now we have that one open. We're going to go back over to this one. And there wasn't anything else. We already covered everything else in this tomb, or this room, so let's move on through. He is listening to his guitar, right? Yes. For 9 fun-filled hours. Yeah, you can still go past it if you really had to, but I don't feel like there's really any need to go past it yet, because you're going to come back to the other side. So that's why you might as well just leave it, go over to this side, and then we'll come back to there eventually, because you're basically bypassing it at this point. And you can roll this up. There's really nothing here. Wait, was there something on the floor there? Yes, there was. Alright, I thought there was. Let's go up here and collect it, whatever it is. It's nothing but junk, but it's very small. Blends in very easily. It's not junk, I don't think. Alright, this looks like rubble, but it's not, so you can't really do anything with that. Let's go ahead and just bring it back down. Check your walls here, and definitely check your walls here. Doesn't look like anything there. Anytime you see 4 of these guys facing together, it can be kind of scary. However, as you can see, only one of them can be moved. So let's go over here and let's just move this one right here. Just pull it out. But sometimes you always expect to see something here in the middle because they're all facing that direction. Alright, come and inspect this one. We should open up a couple of doors. Now, I've done this enough to know that really there's no point in mourning I do it anyway. I just do it out of habit. So it doesn't do anything. It doesn't give you anything. But you might as well just give it a shot and try. Alright, go ahead and collect these. I don't want to relax. Alright, go ahead and mourn that one. Alright, you go do this thing here. Alright, we're going to come back over here. I'll mourn for you. Collect you guys. And maybe, nope. It doesn't have an inscription, so that one won't be anything worthwhile. So, it's a nice try. This is what's going to lead you to a dead end, by the way. Alright, who's calling me and why do I care? Eat the medium quality, and let's go on through. Can't do anything here because you do not have the Earth Core Keystone. That's okay. We got to go back up and go look for it again. So you can go over here to this one and go through the door. And it should take you basically where you need to be. Alright, let's go ahead and set this to ignore. Oh, I don't care about the dried food. I really don't. Was it over here? I mean, he's got so much. That's why I'm just like, I don't care. Probably was there and I just went right past it. Was it on this floor or was it on the other floor? I don't think it matters. I really don't. Or maybe it was back here. You said it was on the floor. I didn't see it, but I don't know. Alright. Let's see. You want to go over here. This one, good chance of getting a mummy here. Probably won't, but it is a chance. Let's go in here and just see who shows up, if anybody. Come on. Nothing? There's your keystone. Alright, we're going to go ahead and inspect this one. At this point, we can now go back over here and we can get in. So we can go and put that. So it's not quite a dead end yet. Alright, let's go ahead and get you through this one.
Ah, come on.
Yay, secret door. Like I didn't know. Alright, this is what kills me. If you waste that keystone right here, you won't have it to use later on. So I ignore it. I don't even use that one because you're going to have another place to use it as well. Which I don't know how you actually get through that without it. But I never unlock that door, ever. The reason being is because I think you have another place to do that keystone as well. Or you don't ever actually need to. So, alright. What do you got here, buddy? Anything good? Oh, gold coins. Gotta love those. Alright, go ahead and go through this door. Now, you've got a bunch of these to actually deactivate. You could have... Actually, yeah, you probably should go over there and use this one, but I'm going to use it right here. So if you used it here, you'd have to go through and deactivate all these traps. But if you wait and use it here, it takes care of your traps. So that's why I just feel like it's not worth actually using it early. It's better just skip through it. And you can bypass this whole thing too now because he opened up that door. But you want to check out the room. Alright. Let's see what we come up with here. Anything good? Alright, well, look inside and see if there's anything. There's a money bag. We'll take that. Doesn't look like anything else. Everything else is fine. Don't get sucked in. Don't do it. Alright, so we have more of the Egyptian sarcophagus, which is good. At this point, we're going to go through this door, and I believe we're about to get to the dead end. I think we are. We're going to have to come up with another keystone, which it is further along. But we got to go back up to get to it. Yep, this is where we get stuck. Alright, so if you go over here, you can put nothing in there because you don't have it. This one, you're going to go and collect it, but it's going to set off a whole bunch of traps. And then move this one. There you go. And we should open up this door right here. I believe this is going to take us right back up to that's where we're going to need to be. So, alright, go ahead and grab this one. There's nothing on this wall. There's nothing behind it. You'll see where we come out. It's basically right where we were. Like I said, you're kind of making a circle through a lot of this, especially at this stage. Alright, and of course, as I told you before, where we got stuck here, you could have kept on going and gone down, but I like to go through that other part and then just come right back over to this side, because you're never going to need to go back through there anyway. So, it's really preference, whatever you like. It doesn't make a difference in how you play the game. However, it's just whatever you enjoy. Alright, go ahead and use these stairs. Let's get up to the next part. Because now we're going to go to the fun room. Well, it's fun because it's got mummies in it. That's all. Although there's some weird things about this room too, which still to this day drive me crazy. Really does. Alright, at this point here, you've got a couple of choices. You can either go backwards, go through this door, or you can move forwards. It doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. I'm going to go ahead and move forward and go through this one first. We're going to have to come back through that room afterwards anyway, so you might as well just go ahead and start moving forward. And I believe I told you guys about this in my previous LP. This room is the most bizarre room. If you go up a level, you'll see how it's decorated with the landscaping and whatnot, but for some reason, whatever patch came out, it just really destroyed the whole fun of this tomb, because for the longest time, you really had to hunt for the keystone. You had to look around and see it, but here, hey, it's right there. It's right in front of you. So, I don't know. I just hate the fact that they never actually were able to accomplish fixing that, but you can tell it's all still there. It all still looks like it really is supposed to. It's just for some reason that it's deactivated when you're down this low. Alright, go ahead and move on. We'll go through the first door over here. So, yeah, I see all that stuff on the outside. We'll get to that later. But I just like to go through these little rooms first. You will get mummies in one of these rooms. I don't know if it's this room, but you could get one. I have had them before. Alright, let's speed you through this and see if you get one. Did you get sucked in? Of course you did. Of course you did. Alright. Yeah, try that one more time. There you go. Now, over here, of course, sometimes playing with the walls up in this tube is better. You can't get through here because this thing doesn't move, so you have to actually find another way. It'll be through here. But you can move this one. So before you do, I'm going to go through this room first. And I'm going to show you something as well. This is really misleading until you look up. See how this hedge is here when you're on the second floor? There is a hedge here. It looks like you can walk right through it, but you can't. There's actually a door or whatever, fence, hedge, whatever. I said it right the first time. So if that frustrates you, that you're like, they can't move, it's because there is something there. It's just whatever they did, whatever patch they put in, they messed it up and they never changed it. Alright, go ahead and grab this one. Looks like we needed one of those. Alright. I don't know if that's the last one we needed, but we got one. Alright, guitar skill is done. I guess I can set you up with something else when you're ready. And we're going to just push this one out of the way just a little bit. So push it one and then go inspect.
I'm new.
But yeah, this one, like I said, if you ever just like, but he could just go right there and do it. No, he can't. It's right there. It's in the way. So, because I used to get so frustrated thinking, why can't he walk over there? Alright, we'll go through this final door. That's how you get to that back room. Alright, get you through this one. What are you going to get? Oh, more quality, high quality dry food. Just exactly what we wanted. You can't sell it for anything, but we'll take it. Alright, we do have a a thing to open up a chest. I'm going to get that out of the way first. Let's go and collect these. Collect this. Collect that. Yeah, take whatever you got. Collect it. Look inside this one. See if we get a mummy. Probably won't. Roll your walls up if you need to, but I already know where the hidden door is. It's right over here. So we need to go and inspect that one. And that's the only way you're going to get back here to do this, which takes you to yet another room. It's a small room, but it's alright. Let's see. Just kind of keep yourself working, always working towards the front. I look at it like this is towards the front. So I just keep pushing myself one little room at a time, just working towards this room. And then when we're done, we'll come back out of it. We'll be finished with this one. So we'll go to the other side. But it's not bad. But you've already got the keystone to get to the bottom. But we still have a bunch of stuff to get to that's actually on the floor up above. So not quite there yet. Now this, all it's going to do is open up a area for us to go through another room. I believe it's either a door or a hidden door. I can't remember. It's a hidden door. Alright, so go ahead and find this one. Get you through this, please. And this one, yeah, it opens it by itself. This is a nice little room here. You don't have to mourn and everything. There usually is an excavation site. For some reason, I didn't get one today, but usually there is one. I never remember for sure which one it is, but try mourning here first. There's only one tomb that's going to activate anything, or one tombstone. I believe it's this one. It's one of these four. But I think it's this one. Alright, if I'm wrong, try this one or this one. It's one of these four. I never can remember. Probably this one because it's the only different one. Well, no, it's not quite different. I told you. It's one of those. And then you want to actually push this one away just a little bit. So there's really... I guess it would have been probably the most obvious since it was the one that doesn't quite look the same. I should have gone with that one first, but I knew it was in this area. He's got a lot of these. We need to put those things together. But we got to buy a house here first. I don't even think we're at a level 3 visa, though, because we haven't got our lifetime wish done. Alright. Now go ahead and inspect this one. Again, you should normally get an excavation site in here, but for some reason I didn't get one today. It's not a big deal. They spawn all the time, so it'll be here probably another time we come through. But I was half expecting to see it here. Alright, so that is basically it. There's no room to go to, so you're done with this part. At this point, you go back, and we're going to start here. We're going to pick up these little pieces right here and clear our exit. So, well, that's not really where we're going. It's just what we're going to do for right now. And just kind of speed him through to get through this room. You don't have a whole lot else to do. There is quite a bit more, but it's, you know, we're getting there. Like I said, it's a very long tomb, so you just take it one little step at a time. Alright, so now we have our way out. That's a quick and easy way to get back to the front. This one, we could have gone in here first, but I tend to like to come here second. I always save it for the end after he's gone through that other part. And then we just work our way all the way through this part. We still have to go down to the bottom, so you got essentially 2 big pieces left to go through. Alright, jump on this thing. And we should be able to go through this door. I don't have you listening to anything either, do I? Yeah, what do I want you to learn? I want you to know how to... we're going after the science skill. Let's do that. Why not? Alright, here. Go open this one up. There's not a whole lot here, but there is some stuff to collect. And this one right here, if you pull this one out, I don't think you have to pull both of them out. I really don't, but you can. You just want to get to this room behind it. There is going to be a door here eventually, I think, that takes us through. But for now, we got to get through this part. See if you can go through this door. Nope, can't do it. Alright, so go ahead and push this one. Just push it over. That way we can get through it. Alright, go ahead and go through this door. Clear that one off. And let's go ahead and get you... Oops, you're still listening? Oh, you're still listening. Alright. I'll let you continue. Look inside there. That's the door. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was over here. It's over here. Mummy time? I doubt it. We got other ones coming, so... I was thinking we had something here. I didn't know for sure, but... Alright, let's go. Alright, so look, what do we get? We just got another collection. What did we just find? Oh, we found the canopic jar. Alright, so that's good. That was pretty good. I've been waiting on that one. Alright, get your science skill here. Alright, open this door up, please. And here we're going to go ahead and just clear this thing off. Not quite there, but we're getting so close. Like I said, it is a long tomb. I don't remember how many days we've already been here. I think we've been here, what? This is our second of 11 days. So, definitely a full 2 days to do this tomb. Well, I say a full 2. It's a large part of it. Alright, don't forget behind the staircase to go pick up whatever spawns. There's usually something back here. And then you can go up the staircase. But don't do it until you've done whatever's back there first. I tend to forget about it. I really do. Sometimes I'm just like, I see the staircase and I know I need to go up it, so I just completely ignore what's back there. But I've played it enough now that I kind of remember. Check behind that thing. Alright, there's really not a whole lot here. As you can see now, you see all the landscaping, which is really pretty. But I hate the fact that that patch messed it up. Alright, we're going to go up here. There's really nothing here to actually worry about as far as traps. And there's nothing really to collect either. So go over here and do this one. And looks like you're going pretty quick on this science skill, aren't you? You're determined to actually make me stop and do this all the time. Make sure you have an open spot on your wishes when you come through here, because you're going to need it. You're going to get the wish to actually defeat the mummy soon. So, well, you could. It's not always a guarantee. Sometimes it just doesn't do it. But, alright, go ahead and take this one. Push this one as far as you can to get through it. Really, you just have to push it twice. So you can do it that way too. Can't pull, you gotta push. But this locks you in, so at this point you really don't have anything else to do. Might as well go ahead and pull this one so you can get through the other side. And you really need to pull it twice. Did I pull far? Yeah, I did. As long as you pulled far. Alright. Now at this point, go back to this side and pull far. And we should be able to grab whatever's in here. I saved the middle room to the very end. I really do. You don't have to. You can do it whenever you want. You can do it at any point. But I just tend to hold off. And what do we get? That's actually decent. You can do this a couple of ways. You could actually do what we're doing and push the statues. Or if you really wanted to waste the time and teleport, you could. If you had those teleporting eyes, you could do it that way too. But it's entirely up to you. Now, however you want to do it is fine. I tend to push this thing back. I don't know why. I think it's because like more things that are animated on this lot might make my game laggy or whatnot, but it doesn't really seem to notice. I don't notice anything at all. But I just do it just because. Alright, well, before we get started on the stinking mummy thing, let's go ahead and do this first. Alright. Once you open this one up, make sure, like I said, save a spot. Because you're probably going to get a wish. There you go. Take all those. Now go ahead and actually look inside. This is Shebby Nardonelia. I mean, you just couldn't get any closer, could you? It sounded like she's tapping her toe. All right. I don't expect to be cursed at all because of his high athletic and martial arts skill, but we'll just see what happens here. I'm sure he'll do just fine with the fight. Man, she is just holding a grudge on this thing, isn't she? Hey, come talk to me. She's all excited about electricity. I don't know what the deal is. Well, that's fine. Alright, bye-bye, Mummy. You're out of here. I go ahead and pull this thing forward to close it off. That way we can get out of here without burning ourselves. Because I don't think you could even... Yeah, you could attempt to cross it if you wanted to, and then you wouldn't have to move these ever again. So I probably should have done that. But I don't know that you could do it over here. I really don't. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on back out of here. We've taken care of the first mummy, and the next thing we need to do is go all the way downstairs, and we're going to go all the way back to this room right here. That's the keystone that we found, that we were looking for. Oh wait, he needs to listen to science on the way down, doesn't he? Darn it. You would mess me up, wouldn't you? After I did all that. Hold on. Yes, this is where I want to go. Go to this keystone. We are very, very close to the end, actually, believe it or not. Takes forever, but we're almost there. It's one of those tubes that if you don't know what you're doing, you'll get turned around in it real quick because you forget that you got to go all the way back downstairs. At this point, you're like, well, I just finished the mummy. I just cut to the top. You're not done yet. You're just almost done. Okay, and this one you'll have more of them to fight, actually. He went a little bit too close to that for my comfort, but at least he didn't get electrocuted by it. Alright, go ahead and come on in here. And this one, I do like this one. However, you could try to deactivate if you want. I want to try it just because I've had this thing locked in forever. You don't have to because he can walk right around it and not really do this. But I'm just going to give it a shot and see if I can. I hope he can, just because I want to get that wish out of there. And then we're going to go try to stand on this. Nope, didn't think he could. But see, he'll go right around it. You don't even have to mess with it, and it should deactivate for itself. Alright, you've got this door open, but before you do that, go and inspect this one. There's a couple of these. Let's see. This one moves, and over here, this one moves. So we'll go and... Can you push it? Pull it? No, you gotta push it. Alright, we'll go ahead and push it. Just one. Should I do that one first? Let's go ahead and do this one first. Might as well. And then we'll push you. Alright, that just deactivated all of our traps, so we don't have to worry about those anymore. Like I said, he never really worried about them because he went around them. I think this does give us this. We'll inspect it. I don't know if it does anything at all. You can go through these doors if you're ready, but we're not quite there yet. I think there is another door somewhere. Alright, are we done with this still? Oh, okay. Alright, so let's go over here and let's inspect that one. It's got a lot of gems. We'll be able to sell a lot of stuff when we go home. Make some good money. Alright. Which way will it move? Alright, go ahead and pull this thing out. And I think it will open that door. I knew there was a door. But I think this does it for us. Check your torches just in the off chance that it will do anything. No, it doesn't. Alright. Get you going on your sides again. Alright, move on through. Oh, this is the tedious room. I don't like this room. It's not hard, it's just there's so much stuff in it. There's little stuff you have to deal with. And yeah, there's just another hidden door. But That's the door that I wanted to go through, but we'll get there eventually. I try to open up as many of these things as I can. Go ahead and actually collect that one. That is a good one. Um, it's because of all these. You have to mourn at all these. I never remember which ones that I can skip. I wish I could remember them. I just don't. For some reason, my brain won't hold that information in for very long. I'm like, it's one of them. I don't care. And it may not be any of them that has to be done, but I just try them all anyway, just to make sure. Now, there is something there. I'm going to lock it because I will forget it. It's so small. But we're going to go mourn all these. Alright. Did you open anything up for me? Did you do anything for me? Nothing yet. Nothing at all. Alright, we'll grab these coins and these coins. There's nothing on this wall. Okay. I was thinking I missed something, but I haven't yet. I don't think I have yet. Alright, come on. One of these. There it is. Alright, so it's got to be this one right here. That's the one I have to do it with. So, sorry. I just knew it was one of them, and it's always towards the end. Alright. This may actually open this door for us. I'm not quite sure. I guess not. I guess it didn't. Did you finish science again? Come on, you're just flying through that one. Alright. Oh, you lost your rebel stand. I'm sorry. Not that I'm keeping it. I'm not really trying to work on it. Alright. If you need to, you can open it. I don't think you do. Okay, stop. I just twirled around for no reason. Go ahead and actually clear this one out. There's nothing here. Nothing here. This, I believe, is just a sarcophagus. That's all I think it is. Alright. Hopefully there's something good inside. Don't get pulled in. Alright, well, that's fine. It's nothing great, but it is something. And then you want to go back over here. I believe... I swear, I think there's another place to go. It says a hidden door. Hold on. Whenever you get that, that means you've got one somewhere. Oh, it's right there. I knew it. I knew there was a hidden door over there. Get back over there. So you just kind of have to make sure. I knew there's one side that opens and it's weird. You can't actually see it until this one gets inspected, I don't believe. Can you open it? Alright. This takes you to a big dark room. That's all it is. So you can actually roll the walls up if you need to, and you can see there's really nothing in here at all except for this over here. So we're going to have him walk out of here. There will be some traps like that right there, but he should walk right around all of them. So I would think he would. But yeah, there's nothing else over here. You don't have to worry about checking the walls for anything. There shouldn't be anything else to go do out here. But it does kind of show you that, just like in France, they finally got to a point where they're like, maybe that was too much on a lot, and they didn't want to add any more. Because this lot has just an enormous amount of stuff on it, so I would not want to put too much more on it either. However, would have been nice to have it a little bit more detail than this. Alright, go over and go collect all this and clear it. I'm going to roll the wall back down so I can see. I have no idea what I told you to get. Obviously we need this and this and this. I'll do the treasure chest afterwards. Alright, open that one. Open that one. Open that one. Get you through this a little bit. Make sure I didn't miss anything, because it's very easy to miss stuff. It really is. He's got a lot of gold coins. We're going to make some money when we actually finish this up. But he's got a decent amount of money too. Plus, we still have a genie that we've got to actually go get more money from as well. So, I don't think we're in any bad shape financially at all. I really don't. Alright, when you wrap this one up, it's time for us to go back where I was going to go, which is over here. And I always want to go through this wall, but for some reason I can't. I guess there's nothing there. but that's all right. He'll find his way through it. Science is going fast. He is really, really gonna want to do this. All right, let's see. Hold on, hold on. If you're really going fast on it, okay. Now here's rooms that you really want to make sure you pay attention to. You want to clear this one. As you know, you're going through trying to find the 13 sigils or relics. The one for this tomb is right behind here. So you need to make sure you go in this room, clear this out, which of course you know there should be something here, which there's nothing, but inspect the door. It's either through here or it's through another one, but I think it's through this door. So, because for the longest, I think there was one time when I was trying to find it, I couldn't find it, I forgot to look at this door, and it's there. So, alright, let's go ahead and get you in there and get this thing done. Alright, go ahead and clear this one off. Collect that. It's not a good one, but it's just a relic we could use. This should be a treasure chest, actually. And it should have our last relic. Well, it's not our last relic, it's just the one for this place. There you go. And if you look at it, it gives you its title, Den of the Lost Souls. So now we have... once you've gotten that, you know you're pretty close to the end. So he is close. Alright, you want to actually open another tomb for treasure, or explore a tomb for treasure? You just did. That's all you've been doing. I hold off on this door to the very end. So I just walk around, just kind of going like the hands of a clock, and just skip this one, come back. Make sure you don't have any walls that need... There's nothing on the other side of that, because you can see there's nothing there. However, I always look, just to make sure. We'll go through this door eventually. And we will be ready to go. Yeah, this one, if you were actually looking before we go in there, let's see, Egypt, we're close. We're not quite there. We're 51% away from being there. But if you look at the relic collections for Egypt, Egypt's got 13. So, yep, we still got quite a bit to go. Like I said, maybe it won't be our last trip. Alright, go ahead and collect that. Now we got a couple of new mummies. And we definitely want to fight one. So, I'm going to pull this one out. You don't have to fight them. You can just go over here and stand on this thing and burn them both up alive quickly. But I want to fight. So, I want to get the points. Alright, don't go that far. Don't go that far. I didn't mean you go that far. Sorry. You don't have to do that. Alright, so you go over here and see Shebi and Shebi the second. They're both the same. They have the same name. Alright, go ahead and collect this, whatever it is. Collect this one. There we go. Oh, you're tired. Buddy, I'm so sorry. Alright, well, while you're fighting, I will find what you need. Sit here somewhere. He jumped right into that. Yeah, if you go stand on this, flame comes out and it kills both of them at the same time, so it's alright. You probably got the level 3 visa if you have opportunistic as a reward, because it doubles all of your every opportunity. It doubles whatever your rewards are. So if you get like 20 visa points, you would have gotten 40. So that's why I try not to get the opportunistic for my travelers, because it goes too fast at that point. Alright, we know that these guys are duds. We're going to look at their tombs real quick. I will hold off on this one for right now, even though I know obviously that's where I need to be, what I need to look at. Alright. Go ahead and just check that. We'll open this one up and see if a mummy comes out as well, the last one. Yeah, opportunistic is great for certain things, and then it also kind of messes you up for others. I love it for my street artists because they get 2,000 rather than 1,000 every time they go and street arts or paint stuff on the street. But for my adventurers, I hate it because it makes it go too fast, and I always play Seasoned Traveler, which they usually get those points pretty quick. Alright, let's get you to speed this up here. See if a mummy comes out of this one. Don't know if he will or not. Wait, that's one we needed. Oh no, that's the relic. I'm sorry. That's the relic we're looking for. He's got to get a bunch of those, and I'm dreading it because sometimes those take forever. They take forever to get there. Did you get anything here? That's what I figured. Well, try that again. Alright, good. So we got that. At this point, you could go stand on this if you want. There's really no purpose, but you can. I mean, I really don't have a reason to do it because it's all been taken care of. However, this would kill all your mummies in a heartbeat. Once you step off of it, I think all those flames go away. Okay, at this point, you actually are able to go deliver the relic, and you've done everything in this tomb. So I don't think there's a whole lot else for you to worry about. While he's doing this, before he gets started, let's have him just load himself up on science again. Now go deliver your relic. I think we covered everything. I don't think we did. Alright. I'll speed you through this one. At least he knows which way to go. I don't have to keep directing him through it. So, alright, we are out of here. And 2 days in that tomb. Like I said, it took a while. We're going to sell these 21 money bags for almost 11,000, which was not bad. Not a bad price for what we just did. I don't know if we've done much else besides. Actually, that's all we've done since we've been here. So, that was worth our trip right there. We covered it. And then some. Hopefully soon we will get our level 3 visa, which will take care of our lifetime wish. And then we can get our vacation home here, which I would like to do. Hopefully. Would be nice to do it this trip, but I'm not quite sure. It'll be fun to try it. Let's see, how far are you from this lady? Is she in the relic spot? Yeah, she's pretty close. I mean, she's not right there, but she is close. So it's just the house next door. Let's just get him over here real quick. Oh, don't go inside. You've been waiting here long enough. Wait! I hate when they do that. I really do. There's still a couple of really fun adventures I'm waiting to go on, but like I said, I thought we would be here on our last trip, but I don't know. We may not have... Well, we're on day 3 of 11. We might get them all done. I don't know. We'll give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. Shitsu. Fama?
Okay.
Sibo.
Now, believe it or not, the opportunity chain has finally ended, so you're done. We didn't quite make it up to our level 3 visa, but we got pretty close. If you look at this real quick, you can see where Egypt is. We have 63% so far. Not bad, but I really wanted actually to get a little bit further along. Let's go ahead and turn him loose, get him in here. I'm going to check the merchant just one more time before we go back to the base camp and check for a brand new adventure. But that's the adventure chain that we got from the very first adventure that you started in Egypt. So that's how long it takes, and it gets you almost to a level 3 visa. If you had opportunistic, it would be done quickly. But it doesn't take much. That's why I like Egypt, because it just goes for... It just keeps you on one track for a long time.
He's racked.
Please tell me you have something good. Please tell me. You know, I'm taking it just because I can, and I've got money for it. Do I need the turquoise? I don't think so. Okay, we've got choices here. We can either go off and grab an adventure, which we're going to go and take a look and see what they have. So let's just send him home real fast. Home, I mean base camp. But you have a couple of tombs that you need to explore without an opportunity, and I'd really like to do the one without one, just because I like having that one. The Sphinx, you won't need one. the one with the teleporting eyes, you don't need one for that one. The copper quarry, you don't really need the opportunity for it, but you will get one. But we're going to go see what we come up with. I think we're going to get one with the headquarters where you have to go into the house and do the 3 different levels. That one's kind of fun. I don't quite remember the title of it, but we'll figure it out once we get here. And we're also going to get our mail, whatever we have, and accept whatever gifts we've got. And then we'll check to see the adventure that's available. Okay, so before you do anything, alright, so She Bad, thanks for all the streams and fun. Hope it's a duck. Me too. No, it's a small ivy. Alright, and Marcy Jones, thank you so much for another one of these. I do appreciate it. Again, I can't send gifts. From Diana Arelli, we are getting a photo booth, which I bought. Thank you so much. Now I didn't have to buy it, but I can sell it and make my money back. And you gave me bubble bath. That's awesome. Alright, that'll work. Okay, before we go any further... Yeah, this is the one that's going to take us to the home. Yeah, we need to go do that one. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell off this for 1,000. This one's probably one of the easier ones. It doesn't take very long. And while it's still a decent time, we'll get started now. Because you don't want to go too late. But before we go any further, you guys didn't tell me, we need to stop and save. Because we did a very, very lengthy tomb. And I really don't want to restart all that. I really don't. Although I've done it a million times, I don't want to have to do it again just right away. So I want to hold off. But yeah, make sure you save after you get through. I should have saved multiple times throughout that tomb, but I didn't. But yeah, you typically want to save as often as you can. But especially after you've done something big like that. Because, again, that's tedious. It was fun. I enjoyed every bit of it. But that's pretty cool in the background. Okay. Now, when you come in here, we should be able... Oh, she's got a little attitude, doesn't she? Okay, so here we need to collect 5 pieces of copper, which we should have none of it, right? We got 1. There are pieces out here, so this will be enough for us to go over here and grab. Let's go grab this one and this one. And when you get done, I need to set you up to listen to science again. Alright, hold on. I'm looking for something real quick. Alright, here, listen to science. Ah! It got me before I could do it. Alright, listen to your science real quick. And do not answer the phone. God forbid, whoever it is, leave us alone. Now we'll go back over here and grab these 2. Like I said, you don't really have to worry about copper. There's so much around. You'll find it everywhere. So, we'll get these out of the way. And then head back in. Ay, ay, ay. Six more hours. What's he at on his science? He's pretty high up. Which would be good. We could actually clone some stuff. Oh, he has almost maxed it out. I had no idea they were that close. Yep. Go deliver your copper real quick. We should be able to get going on this one. I'm surprised we didn't get our... Oh, no, we didn't get... We're close to level 3. We're not quite there. It's alright. We'll get there. If this is the one I think it is, which I believe it is, I'd like to get this one out of the way first, and then go do the... Abu Simbel, which is the teleporting eyes. I really like getting that one done. Alright, deliver the bribe. So yeah, we're going to go deliver this. Shouldn't take much, but like I said, it's getting late. This one may be the one where you have to go read... No, that's the queen. You have to go read the book. I don't want to read the book yet. Yeah, I should get my level 3 on this trip. I should. But if I do those other tombs that don't have an opportunity, then I won't. So that's why I'm kind of sticking to the opportunities just to get the points. And then once I don't need them, then I can go do what I need to do on my own. Hi, lady. Give me whatever I need. I have no idea what it is. Alright, black bag job. So here we go. We got to go back to the house. And go do it now while you know they're home. Because once they decide to leave... Then you have to do the whole reset thing, which I don't want to do. I didn't know that they're are they that far? You need to get on your bike. I guess. I guess. I don't know. Had no idea. I thought all the houses were pretty close together. Don't go in the house. She's going in.
Nearb.
Okay. This one's fun, but if you don't know what to do, it will be very confusing, and you'll get very frustrated. And if you've done what we've done so far, you won't be able to do it the way they originally created it. Once you walk in the house, there's a couple of things you need to do. You're supposed to go over here and turn this either off or on. If it's already on, like it is, just turn it off, which I don't think it did anything. Alright. Now turn it back on. And there you go. You actually unlock the door or the staircase. Now the other thing you do is you go up here and I believe you flush the toilet. Just go use the toilet real quick. And it's going to give you something else. Alright, hold on. Stop talking to me, lady. I got things to do. I could throw a potion at you. You won't have to sleep. But really, I'd rather her go to sleep and leave me alone. You could have used the bathroom down here, too. So, I think you could use either one. Or maybe you can't. Maybe you do have to use the one downstairs. I'm not sure. It may be one or the other. I thought it was either one. Is it this one? I guess not. I guess you gotta use this one. Alright, go down here and do this again. Making you pee twice. That's awful. Alright, so yeah, use that one. It gives you the other one and it gives you a code here, so make sure you understand what that code is. Write it down somewhere, whatever you need. And then you're supposed to be able to read a book. Unfortunately, he's read all the books. He can't do anything, so you don't get to read. I think all they normally have would be like reading or cooking. Cooking or logic or handiness. You can't put a book in there. I wish you could, but you can't do anything about it. But I already know the codes, so I don't really care. But that's how you would find the third code. So the first one we got when we turned this thing off. The second one we got from flushing. The third one you get from reading the book. And then the rest of it, once you have those codes written down, which I've put them down in my phone, so I never have to worry about looking them up again. I've got them. When I first played this, I had no idea what in the world I was doing. And so I was like, well, which one do you stand on? Well, if you look at it, it looks like an old-fashioned telephone. So you just basically have to go, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you go in the same order. They say go 2, which I believe is 2, 3, 4, and 1. That should be the combination for this one. If you mess up, you hit this one down here and it'll reset and you can start over. But if you do it right, everything will turn green and these doors will actually give you passageway to go to the other staircase and you can go downstairs. But again, make sure you've written down the code somewhere and then don't lose that piece of paper. You can go look at them online. They are around somewhere, but alright, it should have turned green, but it hasn't yet. There you go. Once you're green, you're good to go. If it turns red, you can't move. You can't go anywhere. You got to reset and start over. So, and you know that it's not the other codes because the other ones had numbers that you couldn't have made from 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you'll just kind of have to figure out which ones you use. All right, get yourself down here, and we should have another phone. You've got numbers 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, one of the codes had an 8 in it, so you can't use that one. So this is going to be the one that's 617. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stand there. There's 1. There's 7. And of course down here will be your reset once you do your first code. So you just kind of have to figure out which ones you should be using. And once you get the pattern and you figure out, okay, it's just numbers on a telephone, then it's easy. Okay, get you through this one. Alright. Now we're good to go. That should take us through this one. The staircase is over on this side, so he's going to just work his way through. And you have one more to do. Alright, this one, your code is 8249. So we're going to go find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, stop freezing on me, buddy. Alright, go ahead and don't go there. Stand on it. 8, 2, 4, 9. That should be our last of the codes. Hopefully I did it right. And we're green. At least we're good to go. So that's the hardest part of this tomb. That's all you have to really do is just make sure you remember those codes. So if you forgot, like I said, I wrote them down. I put them in my phone, so I know I'd always have them. But I also put them on a piece of paper inside my World Adventures game box, so I know that I've got a backup somewhere. And they are out online somewhere, so you can find them as well. But this room right here is a bathroom. It does not unlock anything. It doesn't do anything. But if your sim needs the bathroom, which obviously we don't, or a shower, this is the chance to do it. But you don't really have to. Go ahead and go in here. We're going to start with this one, and this one, and then this, I believe you have to hack. And we should get yet another one of those sigils, I believe. At least I think we will. It's not back here, is it? No. There's a lot of computers in this room. Oddly enough, they don't take up a whole lot of room. There we go. Now, if you look at them, wherever they're at, we've got 8 out of 13. So that's not bad. We're getting there. And once you hack it, we should be able to actually move on. And I don't know how much more is to this one as well. Hopefully it's not that much. Alright, come on. Takes them forever. I cannot believe I've had this stupid thing locked in for so long. It's worth 5,000 points. I am going to make him do it, but whenever I get a chance, I don't know. Alright, go ahead and report in. We should be good to go at this point. And I do need to check everything. Can you go report in now? For some reason it stopped him. Alright. If you do try to take a shower or bath or anything over here, they will come down and scream at you. So it's not good. But they will do it. Unless you have the inappropriate trait, then you can do it and get away with it. But I never get that one for my Sims for some reason. I like it, I just never do it. I should do it. Should do it more often. Alright, we're going to get him through this one, and then we're going to wrap up. I think we've done quite a bit on one episode. We covered basically one massive tomb and one minor one, so we've done quite a bit. Where are you going? Oh, you got to go talk to her upstairs. Okay, good. She's awake. At least you don't have to wait and go too far to find her. Oh, stop this. Sometimes when they do this, you have to just do it this way. You have to break them from that.
Barbelflance mana.
Fully explore tomb, we just tried. Alright, so here we have to go convince 5 natives of the evils of... Alright, so this is where your social networking skills will come in handy. It's 6 o'clock. We should have people showing up at the merchant place pretty quick. So let's head on down over there first, because that's where we're going to find all of them. At least I think we will. Alright, while I've got this done, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. And we're going to stop and save. That way we don't lose the progress we've made, obviously, on the second tomb. But it's also a good point for me to stop this episode and break it for the next one, because I don't know how long this one's gone, but it has been a while. So I'm going to take a short break, reset, and I am going to continue here with World Adventures for tonight. So I'm going to come back in just a minute, and we are going to go ahead and probably finish up whatever this chain is, and then I want to get to Abu Simbel or whatever at some point. So that's my goal for tonight. So guys, I will see you guys in just a few minutes if you are joining me here tonight. If you're not, I will catch you next time on YouTube. So thank you all so much for watching. See you next time.